Well, come on! What are you doing looking at me? You seem to have a pretty big chest, Mike O'Hearn. Anyway, little bit of comedy relief, I guess you could say, for a beginning of this one. This is a fan requested Friday matchup from you people. You people, you know who you are. Bodybuilding fans. Can Mike O'Hearn stand up to Arnold Schwarzenegger? Can Arnold Schwarzenegger defeat Mike O'Hearn? Mike O'Hearn, of course, he doesn't really compete. He used to. He used to in natural federations. So he was a natty. So he's a natural. Well, he was when he competed, but he does guest posings now, things of that nature. So is he natural? I don't know. You probably ask Greg Doucette. But either which way, we don't want to upset that man. Let's go through these shots here because you guys wanted to see a bodybuilding comparison between Arnold Schwarzenegger, Mike O'Hearn. Similar size, similar height, probably similar weight. But when you look at these two dudes, I mean, Arnold, he is levels. And I'm sure Mike O'Hearn would have no problem whatsoever taking a backseat to Arnold Schwarzenegger, the greatest of all time. Mike's legs are almost as big as Arnold's. That's funny. Arnold got criticized for his wheels. They were big in 74. And look at arm for arm. I'm not going to say men versus boys because Mike O'Hearn's a man. He's definitely a man. Here's a different type of shot. Maybe Mike can get a point on Arnold in this. It's not really for points anyway, guys. Just to compare these two statuesque, both very handsome too. Handsome men. Again, guys, look at the arm on Arnold. I mean, this guy's arm is as big as open class athletes nowadays. So yeah, of course he's beating Mike O'Hearn. I like Mike. I like Mike just fine. Here's a front lat spread. Mike has a big man's chest. Look at that, like you could see at the start. Arnold looking at him. Come on, what are you doing? That's my impression of the Tominator doing his impression of Arnold. Now here's my impression of Jay Cutler doing Mike O'Hearn. All right, Arnold, time to hit the poses. I guess Jay's just always sounds like Jay. Heard to do Mike O'Hearn's impression, he sounds like Superman. Looks like Superman too. Side chest development, not really fair. Not really fair. I assume the cameraman, he would always go down to this angle for Arnold, just for Arnold in his side chest. Made him look like a cartoon caricature brought to life. Now this one here is more of a fair comparison, I guess. Arnold has pretty good wheels, you know. I mean, this is a modern day athlete, and Mike O'Hearn, he's no spring chicken either, you know. Mike O'Hearn. So whether you believe he is natural or not, that kind of, you know, it doesn't matter. He's in incredible shape if he is or if he is not taking stuff. But obviously Arnold was, and he's not that much bigger than Mike. And if any, some shots Mike looks bigger. Let's have a look at the back. Now here is where you look and see Arnold in his true light. Arnold was incredible. He didn't just have a good front double bicep. That's what people think. Oh, he had a good front double. No. He had an incredible front lat spread. He had an outstanding, maybe top 10 side chest. Top 3, I should say. And this back double by, back-wise, arm-wise, he's competing with almost anybody. I mean, obviously, they're not in as peeled an ectoskeleton-like as they are now, but it's a lot of meat back there. Mike O'Hearn, he's lost in the woods here against Arnold. With all due respect to Mike. The rear lat spread was not the best pose for Arnold. Now these guys in this shot, very similar. Mike O'Hearn, he's wearing a thong. That's even littler, tinier posing trunks. And Arnold called what he has little tiny posing trunks. Nothing doing. Looks like a G-string. Mike O'Hearn, I think his rear lat spread's better than his rear double. The opposite could be said about Arnold. Finish this one off. This was a crazy. You guys are crazy. I like you guys. But you're crazy. Anyway, yeah, crazy comparison, you guys. But a fun one.
I guess. Arnold, he is the king of kings. Mike O'Hearn, he was just here to be some sort of a whipping boy for Arnold. I'm sure he wouldn't mind admitting that. But I bet you dollars to donuts, if you were to see which one of these two dudes could run through the most plate glass windows. Even if Arnold was the Terminator, I still say Mike O'Hearn would plow through those plexiglass windows, bulletproof glass. He could do like, I don't know, more than Arnold could. But anyway, if you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. Hit thumbs up on the video.
Come on! If you don't do it now, there won't be much time. Time is all you have, so do it now, come on! Ah! You kill me, I'm here! Do it now!